Welcome everyone today to another episode of Heal with Huggy. Today we're going to be releasing the root cause of overwhelm. Overwhelm has been going around, this energy for the last couple of years obviously, and before that, but really recently there's been a lot of going on in the world, with climate change and, with a lot going on with the history of the world and what took place, and a lot of deep issues. So overwhelm has been really prominent, shall we say. And I'm going to go in today and release the root cause of what maybe we feel when we're feeling overwhelmed. And then you could start to look, hey Jackie, nice to see you. Thank you for saying hi. I can go in and release these root causes. And then when you feel overwhelmed, in a situation, the next time that situation comes up, you might not feel the same sort of emotions. You might not feel maybe the anger that it brings up, or the grief, or the sadness. And then we can start releasing these root causes that when you feel overwhelmed, it takes you to these different vibrations. Okay, so the first person, by the way, anyone that logs on today, if you want a live little healing, a mini session, then just say yes in the comments, and then I'll put you in the lineup on the sheet. The first, I had a volunteer today, so a friend of mine, initials LA, so we're going to go in and release for them. I'm going to connect to their subconscious right away so you can see right off the bat what's going on here. And then hopefully if anyone else joins and wants to have a little release, it's a beautiful feeling in the body. It's very non-invasive. You do not have to, yes, Jackie will do one for you. And Jackie's also part of my community, so she will get another one tomorrow if she chooses. This is beautiful work. It releases these trapped emotions from your body, allows your body to return to homeostasis, and allowed your energy to flow, which brings more happiness, healthier body, clearer minds, more energy, and the list is endless. Okay, so for LA today, all I do is I ask the universe. I already have their permission as they volunteered before, and then I connect through muscle testing. Do I have a connection for LA? Kind of release for them. So what I'm asking specifically to the subconscious mind, which holds everything, the answers to everything, and we get those answers through muscle testing. Okay, so when I ask the body, I ask the subconscious, can we pull out any root causes of that feeling of overwhelm that we feel in our body when certain situations we go through in life occur? Can we release a root cause? And we can go in for trauma. People that have been through trauma, we can go and do that as well. So we're going to ask anything from the emotional code chart, column A, column B, odd or E. 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5. So grief is in there. So there's some grief. So we're going to release grief. And so I was just saying, anyone could feel differently when they feel overwhelmed. And that is our individuality. That is the individuality of our journey as children and where we go on this journey. So we're releasing that grief. And so I can chest for that person, and I'll write down for them, when did this grief drop? Was it before 10? Was it before 5? It was after 5, after 6, after 7, after 8, after 9. So it was around 9 years old for them that grief trapped. And that's one of the roots of this overwhelming feeling that comes up. And it comes up with similar situations that they went through. It might come up just a similar vibration, right? Because this is all just energy and all vibration here. 99% of it, right? So it really dictates our life. So if we're not able to truly embrace and go to that place where we are aware of our energy and our emotions and our thoughts, then the life will just keep taking place. Instead of actually doing this work and becoming a conscious creator, which is absolutely phenomenal power to have inside and to know that you have that. So we're going to keep going here for this person, LA. Anything else at the root here? Column A, column B again, odd again. Was it 1? Is it 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5? So we're getting some vulnerability. So we're just going to write that down for them. Vulnerability. We're going to release this. We're going to delete this vulnerability. When people are on live with me, I'm often asking them to be on the other end, just breathing, feeling on these emotions, feel where it takes you in your body, what you feel like, what your thoughts go, and to truly be the witness. And then know that you have that power in real time to release them, to release that energy, to open your heart, to remind yourself, to speak to yourself, to be your best coach. And that is a superpower in itself if we're able to use what I like to call the feel, release, replace method. It is a method that takes practice, but once you do master it, which we know through practice, we do become perfect. That's just what happens, right? So you keep practicing, and then we want to do something different, so we move on, right? To practice that method and to continually go to it, you start to really be able to take this control back from your life that has been ingrained in your chemical makeup since you were a kid and added to throughout our lives. Okay, we're going to go and release a third emotion here for them today. Column A, column B, odd or even. Is it 2? Is it 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5? So disgust. So that there's a disgust feeling. So we're going to delete that emotion of disgust for them. And see how they connect, as there could be a situation in their life that absolutely disgusts them, and then they become overwhelmed, and then overwhelm kicks in, and then overwhelm starts, kicking into the next level, and this energy, and this is how we live, and this is why our journey feels like this all the time. And then you hear a false belief that is how the journey is, and it must be like that. It's like, okay, I'm just going to believe that. No, it doesn't have to be like that. We can actually live a blissful life every day, and we could choose to say that thank you, that this blissful life never leaves, that it is here for me. Doesn't mean you're not going to have the human journey. No. Of course, we're human beings. We're here to have the human journey. But doesn't mean that you can live a healthier, happier, wealthier life. Yes, it does. So interested in this. Thanks, Vic. Vic is a really, really, really old fan. We go way back. I mean, I'm sure some of our absorbed childhood shit, shall we call it, was shared, because that's what happens. We share each other's stuff, as friends, as in relationships. Energy is real, and we can absorb it. And we're never taught. So this is why I'm going to work in school systems, with sports clubs, because if we're not taught at a young age, then we never know. And then, you do need to go to therapy when you're in your 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s, right? And we do need to get help with our relationships and help us with our marriages, because we're not taught any of it. We're going in blind. They say there's no handbook. But the handbook is that our thoughts create it. And when we can truly witness our thoughts and start this process, it's not easy. It's challenging. Sure. It can be hard, whatever you want it to be. It can be easy too, right? It could be fast. It could be whatever you want it to. So I'm going to disconnect. I'm just going to disconnect from LA here. Thank you, Travis. Disconnect from LA. So we released 3 trapped emotions for a friend of mine this morning that was leading to overwhelm in their body. And so now we've been able to release these lower end vibrations. They may feel through awareness and through that release by itself that they have a sort of freedom, that their heart opens up and they're able to have a little more focus, a little more self-love. In all these areas, it's all a knock-on effect energetically. So I don't know if anyone here today wants a little release. I know Jackie said yes. So if anyone else wants one, just say yes, and we'll keep going. So Jackie, I know if you're still here. If you're not, you've already given me permission, so you'll be feeling the energy move. So now I've already disconnected from the last person. So now I connect to Jackie, who's here with us today. Can I connect to Jackie? Can I go in and release some roots? I'm just going to write Jackie's name down here. Some root causes of overwhelm. Whether it's overwhelm connecting to these emotions, or whether it's these emotions connecting to overwhelm. Let's release these for Jackie right now in real time. Hello, my name is Jackie. Can I release any of these trapped emotions for her today? Is there one from the trauma chart? I had a feeling. So there's one from the trauma chart. So we're going to go to the trauma chart for Jackie today. Column A, column B, column C, odd or even. Is it 2? Is it 4? Is it 6? Is it discomfort? Is it embarrassment? Is it non-communication, amnesia, concern? So embarrassment was in there. So there's actually a trauma of embarrassment that is vibrationally and emotionally trapped in Jackie's body. And so we're going to release that right now for her. We're going to release this trauma of embarrassment. And so, for example, for people, if there's a moment in Jackie's life where she felt super embarrassed as an adult, she will go into that overwhelm. Or perhaps she's feeling very overwhelmed and she will naturally be more embarrassed. And it's all an inner journey, and we only know for ourselves what we're truly feeling. So we're deleting this and releasing this for Jackie right now in real time. And this one was a young one. Was it before 5? No. 6, 7, 8, 9. This was around 11 years old for Jackie, this trauma. Okay, and again, trauma can happen on top of trauma, and trauma can happen over and over in our lives. This is how we all become so trauma-based loops, and why we actually sometimes, if anyone wants to admit it, you attract relationships in your life all over that are going to trigger your inner child because you're vibrating there. And sometimes things outside of you won't change, but when you heal and change inside, then you react differently, and your inner state is different during similar situations. And that itself is beautiful and so empowering. And then you can go from there and start creating with your mind and your thoughts, because you're so aware of your own body now and your old trauma, sort of mentality that is built into us, and the way that we go through when we're feeling triggered, fragmented, or trauma-based actions, right? So we're going to go and we're going to see what else for Jackie here. So we got a trauma of embarrassment there, Jackie. That's good to get that out of there. Let's see what else is in there. Column A, column B, odd or even. Is it 2? Is it 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4? So despair, again, deep emotions. Deep emotions. And again, only for someone like who's hearing this and inside you can see it's like, okay, when I feel really overwhelmed, do I go to despair? Does everything seem like it's so despairing? It's like, it's interesting, and it's not your fault. This is just how it is. But we can release this so we can move on from this. We are powerful. So we're releasing this vibration. And if anything, releasing these trapped emotions brings an awareness to them. And the next time you're feeling overwhelmed or despair, you can be aware of it. And then you have tools to go to. And then you start bringing yourself back to that heart center living, to that creation energy. And you start doing it quicker and quicker and quicker every single time. And then you start living a different life. Okay, so we did a trauma and a single emotion there. So we're going to leave that for Jackie too, especially because if I'm working on her tomorrow in the next couple of days through our healing community. That is what we have. We have a community called Huggy's Healing Community, and we meet once a month for a live where all the members get a mini session like we're doing now for people. They get that once a month. And they also get endless advice. They get access to my 90-day program. They don't get access to me every single day. That is what you pay for when you get the 90-day program. You get a one-on-one coach every single day, inspiration, love, passion, someone that truly cares. It's a one-of-a-kind program. You won't find another program out there with that personal attention because people tell me I'm crazy. But I have endless energy and endless love to give here, and I'm making huge differences, and I love it. And I want to be part of your lives, and I want to see you live a healthier, happier, wealthier life. So that is why I'm here, and I'm getting goosebumps throughout my body, being able to just speak it and say it, and this is my truth, and this is who I am. And we are all so powerful people, and we can really, truly live a limitless life here if we put in the work, if we be consistent. I always relate it to like an Olympic athlete or a professional soccer player because I saw it. You have to work. You have to do the work. You have to continuously practice and work and work and work, and you do reap the rewards. You absolutely do. I can close my eyes and take a touch with the ball by hearing it now, but that doesn't happen from kicking a ball once or doing it for 1 month and then changing. Oh, I'm going to go to baseball now, and then I'm going to go to this. That's the same with life and with tools, and we're trying to heal, we're trying to change, trying to release our anger. We want to be different. A lot of men go through that. They do want to be different. They don't know how, right? But it comes from work. It comes from consistency. And it comes from totally working on ourselves, and it's a beautiful thing. So I'm just going to disconnect from Jackie. Jackie, that was Source and you and me coming through there. It was all in one, okay? So I don't know if anyone else here would like a little bit of a release there. I don't know if Vic was saying yes to a question from Jackie. Didn't we go to elementary school together? Or if you were saying yes to a little energy release. So I'm not going to assume, because I don't want to go there and tap into your subconscious. But if you're still there and you do want to just have a little energy release, again, you see how it works. Definitely non-invasive. You don't need to tell me anything today. We are connecting and going to... This is the beautiful of lives. My brother is outside my window. You guys want to see this? Making funny at me. He hates being on. Yeah, that is love for you. That is my brother. He was trying to put me off of my live here, but you can't. That's live TV for you. That's my brother. Love my brother. Creeper, yes, Travis, creeper. He is a creeper. You should have seen him in the window at first. He would have been mooning me, I think, if he didn't have the camera. We gotta live life, people. We gotta live life. We gotta live from our happiness. We gotta live from joy. Healing can be joy. I was doing breath work with my daughter. Yes, my daughter has switched the lid, and she now wants to do breathing with me. Maybe it only lasts 30 seconds. I don't care. But she's starting to watch what I do. I do it around her, and it's so powerful for her. It helps herself. At 9 years old, special needs, she is recognizing in her body when she's feeling frustrated and able to go to breath work already. And it's so beautiful. The other night she was stalling going to sleep. I didn't care because she said, "Dad, let's meditate." And I was like, she's stalling, but that's okay. So I sat up with her in bed in the dark and we meditated. And it's a beautiful thing. And today I was saying to her, why don't we add laughter to our breath work? So we would breathe in And then we would release out and we would laugh and we would just laugh and it would be fake, it would be real, it became real. It was just a beautiful, beautiful moment. And this is what we can make of life when we truly, truly go to these depths of being aware and knowing that we are allowed to live a blissful, blissful journey here on earth. So, okay. Yeah, Travis, at least he has his clothes on. Travis knows Owen, my brother, very, very well. So yeah, you're exactly right. So anyway, no one else said yes. I don't know if Vic said yes or no. He might be gone. Again, I don't sort of monitor who comes and goes. I just get on with my program, as I love to just help and get with it and stay focused. I'm giving you goosebumps. Well, do you want to release or what, Vic? Let's do this. Just give me the yes. If you're getting the goosebumps from that, my friend, wait till you feel this release. I'm going to wait now. I'm going to wait to see it. Yes, there we go. Love this, man. This is a beautiful, beautiful soul here, people. Beautiful soul. Vic and I go way back. Played soccer together, buddies together, very young. Beautiful, beautiful man. And here we go. So I'm getting goosebumps already because soul brothers, right? When I work with people that I've grown up with and that, I connect right away and it's very easy. So I have a connection to Vic. So we're going to go in and we're going to release any trapped emotions at the root of any of Vic's overwhelm in his life, whether it's an overwhelming situations that occur, whether it's just the vibration of overwhelm, or whether it's a vibration that we're going to pull out that then becomes overwhelm in his body. I connect to Vic, yes. Can I release any of this? Yes. Trapped emotions, column A, column B, odd or even. Is it 1? Is it 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5? So there you go. And this is only Vic can tell us the truth, but knowing what a beautiful soul he is and how deep he goes, and when he feels this emotion, I have no doubt that overwhelm creeps in. And this is heartache. Heartache came out. So there's a trapped emotion of heartache. So we're going to delete this and release this. So Vic, know on your end that there's literal trapped emotions that if you were taking a picture with a sonar camera, you would be seeing these trapped emotions leaving your body that have been in your body for probably, let me see, before 10. No, after 10, this one. After 11, after 12, so 13 years old. So there was a heartache at 13 years old. Let's go deeper for Vic today, my soul brother. Is there one before 13-year-olds? Is there one before 10? No, after 10. So 11, 13 and 11 years old. Releasing these from his body, from his energy body. Releasing that emotion of heartache. Allowing his heart to open up to love, open up to joy, open up to the truth, to his limitless powers. Oh, that one was good. See, empowering people to know that we're limitless is huge with this work. It's absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to keep going, though. So that was a couple heartache emotions there that we released for Vic. Anything else that we can release for him today from column A, column B, odd or even? Is it 2? Is it 4? Is it 6? Is it 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5? So again, a little bit similar to what we released for Jackie earlier, but this is a trapped emotion of humiliation. And so humiliation for us, for a lot of us, when we're truly feeling humiliated, and it could be not being heard or seen by our partner, something as simple as that, then it triggers these vibrations in our body, not being seen or heard by our parents, being made fun of in school, any of these, where we just have low self-esteem after. This is why the depths of these emotions are important to release. So what I'm doing here, because I'm using these magnets, because they're a higher vibration than these emotions are. And so it can delete them and release them down the major meridian of the body, which is the meridian that acupuncturists use. So all this work is beautiful. It all ties into all these different methods, these ancient methods, modern methods. And so you're actually doing the work right now, man. And this is beautiful. It is an onion. So if you guys have never had this work before, you know, you're going to feel emotions leaving your body. Stay super hydrated for the next 48 hours, especially because like processing could go on and these emotions could continue to come out. And the layer of the onion, you might then feel a new emotion that you haven't felt before. So that's why I always encourage, with my clients, I always check back in within 48 hours to see what's going on. If anything, popped up, because it takes no time for me on the other end of a phone or a message to be like, oh, something popped up for you. Yeah, Russ, I felt anger. I didn't feel these ones that you said. I felt anger. I'll just go in, tap in. I'll do this for Vic right now. And this is how easy it is. Vic, you're getting a special treatment today. Does Vic have any underlying anger in his body? Any anger we can release from his body? Yes. Is this attached to another emotion? No, there's just a trapped emotion of anger. Is this trapped in his back? No. Is it in the lower half? Is it trapped in a leg? Is it trapped in his right leg and his left leg? And your left leg, and his left ankle, and his left knee. Your left knee has a trapped emotion of anger in there. And so I may not know everything, but it's interesting when we release this for people and they're like, wow, I did actually have a pain in my knee, and actually it is releasing, or it is gone. And this happens all the time. I once worked on a client for anger, and we actually healed their arthritis. And I'm talking a 60-year-old man that had arthritis for 30 years, and it was gone within a week. We weren't even planning on it. Vic, I'm not making you cry, man. It's inside you, and you're feeling it. And that is absolutely phenomenal that you're that aware of your body. That I'm getting goosebumps because you're releasing this stuff from childhood. And of course we all have inner children, and we need to cry. We need to release it, and it's healthy to release it. And it's healthy to do this work because you're just releasing your soul. And it's such a beautiful process. And so, yeah, if people don't want to commit to working with me, this is why I do the lives. Come on every single Friday and get releases, my friends. This is what I do. Join my community and get a release every month. This is what I do. If you need to call me or text me, this is what I do. So I love you all. Thank you, Vic, so much for doing this work today. I'm just going to release my connection because we're still connected energetically right now, Vic, because we asked the universe so that it is, until we actually say we're breaking the connection and bring our awareness that we're no longer connected. Hello, my name is Russ. My simple one for people that like muscle testing is I just ask if my name is Russ, and I get a yes. No problem, Vic. Thank you for doing it. I am more appreciative for you coming on and letting people witness the power of this work. And the more we do this, the more seeds we plant. And trust me, everyone, there's more people that are coming to me for help, and it's beautiful. And it's all because of you coming on and letting me show people how to do it. Because I watch back, and hundreds of people watch my videos later on. So thank you, everyone who just watched this back. Thank you, everyone who joined today, to Vic, to Jackie, and to LA. I really appreciate it. And to Trav, who I saw commenting, and to my brother who came and made us laugh. So yeah, let this momentum go into your day. Be very aware, play the witness. Remember, when emotions come up, we need to cry, we need to feel them, we need to do what we need to do to process them. That is the feeling part. Going to the breath work is the releasing part. Feel, release, replace. I'm going to give you a crash course, everyone who watches this right now, on this powerful, powerful method. So after you've felt and you've brought awareness and you've honored these emotions, you're honoring the human journey by doing that. And you could do that in real time, in seconds. You don't have to spend weeks honoring it. You don't have to. You can, if you like doing that, but you don't have to. You can realize it, feel it. I release through breath work because I bring my awareness to my body. And once you're doing that, you're already releasing the emotions and the thoughts that were connected to your past or to your future angry thoughts. So once you release through the breath work, I then start replacing with my words, with my thoughts, with love, with my I ams, with reminding myself who I am. I am powerful, I am loving, I am genuine, I am a man of integrity. I love playing with my daughter, I love my life, I love creating, I love all the money that comes to us because we're allowed money, people. That is such a block for people. We're allowed it. It's part of the universe. It's part of the flow that wants to come to us. And everyone knows when they work hard, when they're in alignment, when they're focused and they do it, it comes to us. It all comes to us whether we want it or not at that point, right? So we're allowed it. We're allowed abundance. We're allowed love. We're allowed cuddles. We're allowed hugs. We're allowed to high five. We're allowed all this stuff. It's there. It is there, and we're allowed it. But some of us, all of our journeys have been different. Trauma, incidents in our life, abuse, right? It's been part of our journey, but we're here to heal, and we're here to return to love. And there's people out there that are guiding and helping and giving their time and energy. So take it, accept it, and roll on creating this beautiful heaven on earth. Okay, so Maddie Orchard just joined. I wish you were here earlier, Maddie, when Owen was making a fool of himself at the window, because I know that you would have had a good joke, because I watch your Facebook page and you're freaking hilarious. So if anybody wants to watch a comedian, laugh your ass off, go follow Maddie Orchard. There you go, Maddie. I just made you a new business. You can start charging people for your stand-up and for your comedy. And yeah, brother, anything is possible. This world is limitless. I'm losing my voice. I've been so buzzing today. I did my podcast earlier, so that's coming out today. And now I'm going to go out and I'm going to enjoy the sunshine, and I'm going to enjoy my daughter, and I'm going to enjoy life. Because I got up at 6 this morning to go to the forest and meditate and do my work in the world. So Much love to you all. Have a great day. Those of you watching the soccer, enjoy the soccer. Those of you praying for Mother Earth, enjoy that as well. But remember to stay focused on the positive and love and your reason why. I can go into depth of what's going on in this world, but I better stop this video now before I keep going and going and going. But yeah, anyway, much love. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll talk soon. Bye.